working said the tibiano I was say yes I kwan we nyame adom wo drain work ayaye storm drain ayaye this is a bridge over that storm drain said the beya nipa betumi akwaba da no me call brigade this is a storm drain ayaye wo hwe said the ensu edidi nkrofo fi ase and it's a very long stretch of storm drain ayaye was a hard work but
Amanfro fi le ho so
me see e kire ho say nya we a won said the awe we na say said the we city no Amanfro fi bubu adan bebre e wo that area and there juma you need time, you need commitment. Say, obey. We na a be on what baby, or this kind of works. No, be say, a be no. I can only explain and play with them. Say, who prioritize it now? Share baby problem. I was say starting with baby, and suddenly they do baby. Ain't he? Uba baba dogo and da resident wa hanyina and no man respite. You do so a year sir to a dance mine. And their contractor no go so a year. Said the bear will open up the place and save lives and properties in that area. People have started rebuilding their houses because I want to say then you toss it then Emma safe and I hear bridge now too. So that no taxi driver be brigade hire now Odia dance say but to be far no nim said the hotel or corner she on Kobu. And I'm say call over to Yako, not see on person of call or call Nenima. I feel that anyone say a Juana or Danamui. And until when it comes to road, MPP records in this constituency, and in my last 4 years, the number of roads and interventions that they are back constituency, I know they may threaten me move on and say, and yen but who shared the year in the last 4 years? It is only proper say Benjamin Mujidi say I'll be able to do more for them in my second term. And it hasn't been only roads. A lot of work.
Road because
yes.
Next step.
And until
Mommy Rose Nibina
Oba baby say Kukrubiti. Me buy there's a huge drainer Udu Kukrubiti Krum police station opposite. A cosa ko eponomo. In fact, me buy community is one of the biggest problem. Into Kukrubiti Krum unam kronim fifi I was a car a diakon about can't mean comba into be able say mostly omo park wo street no because inside the community can't mean comba because got another hono amuna no yakese pa insuo to a resident e wo ha nyina ya affect wo then council and to mean faso emba in by na Mr. we need to do something about that drain na e wo ho no in fact you did a second 1.2 kilometers, huge storm drain. And I yes, I quite top eponomo. And you did bridge at Gusu said the Bay resident, no, they will be able to commute on that road. Where near Bortianor, where Ngleshie, Ajasco Junction, where towards the seaside.
See the
Pononda at Dahono. The only Uba main road no more. Ajasco, a qua ABC. Red top. In fact, first in Shotoa, Nipe Wahanyina. This is a beach road na Kukrubite Bortianor road. Also, I hear storm drain across street no eko eponemo. Drain way I hear ewo Ngleshie Ajasco Junction ho. Said the ebenya control of the water no. Na atumi akọ eponomo said the beya ye betumi anya kwan no so correct we nyina wo mo anya NDC time wo mo year 2016 for elections and these are problems ama kwan na deteriorate over time and them never buy ya tuyebo aye proper engineering work udu Ajasco Junction udu Ngleshie Skyways hono the juma ya ye wo area hono timemo for bi o ho surprised about the kind of worker ya tuyebo ye wo said the beya nipa ebenya respite over a juma hudua ya ye wo. The same thing udu aplaku ene. In fact, na eninam social media aplaku kwan mu chemienu cars etutom baby ya fra aplaku town kasa ye fra ho kaswa market. E fisro ho saa besin aplaku so wo sro kakra ene sane form sei. Esa so mo anye kwan ni yenti kwan mu chemienu ka ntumi nko ka ma nipa board danger ene udu aplaku krum ya ye underground storm drain from Masro sa ebetwem krum ho akwa koto nsuo no mu and nam krono drain no apart from the cross kwan no yem pese nsuo no be pitina and nam krono mu dia control no saa akwa akoto we no. How I wish they could show us the pictures very well ewa plaku. And in fact that no hinene ba me ho wa commendi aban a commendi me effort because me catch almost say look me permanent solution to our problems. It is not just meant for electoral purposes. Intina, engineers can. I lobby for permanent solution. And then if a biotia placubia, insure
placu pictures no I.
Insure to ene no biwa placua or da or beda. Before it was one of the difficult things to see in a placu say insure beto. Na nipa yem shishiwomo. Taxi driver be or tomo misina media have Class FM. They were on me. No, I say, look, minko feeling or no, it's not just about feeling. It's about permanent engineering solution to this problem. And there na Amanfro few say, now you MP, amuna bedo, and they fact a tip akrana tip ya. Now I say, look, what tip you gumwa ebe say? The same thing applies to Broadcasting Road. Me buy here because as Amajan lives there. Anytime I see you better, na media men and I'm to me kofa we embe reshaping. I'm say a whole problem no, and you're reshaping. A proper construction of the road. And Nipanya Butre will be able to fix the problem. And the Broadcasting Road, Uduwa, ya road no, Emma Nipe Woho Nyanano, Omohu, respite Kesia, Yediabaho. This is storm drains are any drains are Hudwa. Where here I just go a friend is saying, where sells more road now make one formally. Naka where ya kukrubiti some drain now ya koto upon yawie and then it's been completed. This is the beginning of the work. I think so one of the residents where Babadogo Kwano. So ushe ejuma ya in terms of roads our constituency in the last 4 years but the majority say anytime meko rounds our constituency timamufo no and edi ho dance here about ejuma ya ewo resident ama resident ewo constituency enye me na meka ho asem bebre timamufo no and they see the kind of worker maye in terms of ejuma maye ewo constituency
and when
kukrubite we ye kukrubite there no say ebe the dan ye wo ha nyina were affected mami we da no osunye ye ko gina osunye na wo hwe ejuma ya I wish said they have the current state of Ejuma ya de bridge atuso sa into the eponomo. Into obia oti area obia say ene nyame adom MPP abey ya ma omo huge respite ene omo tumi etena omo adwuma so anaso omo tena omo fie insuo enha omo said ye etie titi no. So every community there's an intervention. And he said,
oh, honorable Bachomba. Say, oh, Juma, honorable Sylvester Tetteh, MP for Bortianor, Ngleshie, Amanfro, Maye, and a TV.
So just imagine maybe your house is war. Now huge way say about a few way, a brewery on to me, Trefio, with two, will be a catcher, me say, just a problem. Over many years, we share how close the because then yes, I na started say in shooting kitty and a movie so affecting ubia or hubia and nyame adom and me gyina ho na me kohwe adwuma ya ye wo ho I feel fulfilled say nyame adom ya tuya ye adwuma. This is the famous Broadcasting Road, Asamoajan Road, Broadcasting Road. In fact, the state of this road before I became an MP, Uduwa now we see a film. Penning from TT area honina, but with the akukudro a pushy say we need to fix this road for the resident ever broadcasting, and then Yamiandum has been fixed. It's been fixed. Now ya could do MTN pole, the for MTN opposite it a large junction. Nipa no so brand na me no ka say the contractor abaho where this is a friend is saying Sedel Block Factory road wuhu Sedel Block Factory a hyper uduwa a boom car nkiti even Land Cruiser kra no na difficult say ebetumi afa so nti obi oho bia nantiba form ho ansa na oba be fa car amanfo atiti ho those days oma parki wo cars wo ase ho then they use motorbikes na omo dia fosro and then do ho this is the state of the road contractor no enche obeguso because ya could do baby also and I have very motorable resident e wo ho nyina udu ho obi ani age they get surprised say we are able to fix this kind of because now obi ani na say aban bi beba obedwen wo mo ho say they will do this kind of things
but quite here
look they be make us a constituency way all we need is to open up this constituency and me ma atiefo say every strategy ahondin bi ami wo no is geared towards strategically opening up this place. One year open constituency here resident ewo ha the value of our properties ebekosro. Number 2, municipal assembly will be easily assessing these places and get their revenue. And timamufo yewo ha so ye ho be hin for our personal
boss be ye din ho
well done no enyumremi ko akwa bi frɛ me and see honorable one why and cry for a moment I was shocked and I say ade or see me feel show me letter so why increasing me rent 20%. The design is out there say who so why kwan no I say catch your landlord say 20% lodgia over 10% in municipal assembly as the property rate. So people are expressing this fear. Say ebema properties ebo ayedin ewo ho especially wo mo renting. But I also think say travel time reduce. We share wajuma obeko so we share security because ho ya security is enhanced. Said the ebeya bodwa for work kwan ho nyina no. And obi drive twema otumi gina ho eto wa de. Otutu bro. Just say these are people who get surprised when we are for many years. Intervention. So when you go there, they are so excited. Say they haven't seen it in 4 years. Say many roads are under construction now. Just say baby, I'll be dubiano. Juma. Contractors don't sleep. They are working and pushing them. They be anaminam. They are pushing. Quite way yeah. Call Babadogo ho baby. I storm drain no. And no see from Asiho. This is Mr. Che, one of the residents. Onoani Fie is my constituency treasurer. The Fie has been affected. The war, a boo pain. Onoani Fie, the war, a boo pain. And the kind of home from Asio, yeah, from Asio, Sans and Aquacudru, a honor. Near yet, maybe a storm drain war. Yeah, cross it, aqua dancing. In the travel time, a very reduced power. Business is a walk on Buja for Yinano. Just imagine the state. Yes, let's imagine the state of road na edaho. Just imagine. And the cars nina ko divert eko fa echire. And then storm drainer ya ene de wo hu. Ya yes akodu baby a ye de wa hu ni tintin. O baby papa no. O baby papa ni tintin wo. Otisimu a wa hu ni height. Enti that's eko. And the Amanfro agro in the last 4 years, it didn't work constituency. Capital. And finally, what? Yeah, the bridge at so said the bear cars bet to me aquaba. Na can't to me comba. Can't to me comba.
The cars bet my
way. This looks like the East Lego under bridge, you know. Into
under bridge.
But way yet to control the water. Into the car to me call a bar. You bet twaso if he has akoyenim said you be a resident in so no they will be but then huge respite aba ama commuters ni resident a work constituency ho
it me lenke
nti there if he ase ho sa na fosro ho uduwa and now I feel fulfilled and I'm happy say resident e wo ho nya also be start seeing you work be start because you buni down there and then nyame adom almost started rebuilding their houses in and around that place. We've been committed to ensure say yebeye jumadin ne dia boa constituents na omohano. This is my first step. And these are interventions in terms of road infrastructure in this constituency. And many more. Yes, I'm a first time MP. Amanfro feels that this is a Jasco road. Way a kwanya. In fact, and I told before I ever started Kwan Way, resident associations they are from meeting. What do you say? I'm saying, there's nothing you guys can do on this road until say your man a permanent solution. We might contribute as part of self-help project on that road. But I told them there is a resource that will go waste because you can't fix it. One more a gusa aqua so. You track main road nature then and now you'll be shocked about the state of that road. I am more trouble. Businesses, schools are a war on the idea. We can't tell we see school or parents into me for school. But then the parents are able to bring their walls to school. Or multimedia on their bar. Ni peti onyina enya enije or that area. So for me, I can say MPP are buying in this constituency. No government has a record of road infrastructure than President Akufo-Addo. And no MP has a record of road infrastructure than my last 4 years in this constituency. Me can't say before. Now we portions of it were worse than this. And then the two road no so baby a TSCC ya kudua. I believe say resident and NGB abaho, and I believe say no and I also continue to work for them because they can say you need to make a mark nanipa ebe kai will say MP buy no way na wababe. Like I was saying, and yet only roads per enemy buy my year. When it comes to Imeburu skills training, is one of my foremost priorities in the constituency because human development. My training mebun bebre. Amma omo sa no ejuma so mo fa anye ejuma. Ade a wo ho wa ha nyina ye skills equipment a wo mo a ye graduate wo mo ye de ma wo mo ebi ye dryers, ebi ye sewing machines, ebi ye akadia electricians that ye wo mo ejuma, ebi nso ye caterers nyama wo mo so hia ediye wo mo ejuma. Many more of them, and every year I train people, I support them, I give them certificates. Said the beya and yet only people in a formal education. Your priority as a government is on skills training, STEM. You can't vocational and technical education. So do baby. I'm one person. Debia, I encourage people say even you are a graduate, work or university, and I will be. Na utifie ebra wo twen se ubeye we ya but modern se ubetumi aboa na these are workshops are my year ama business owners training for business women in this
Bortianor,
yes, for business women in this constituency.
Na me hwe ovinu ai mo ma ko back na me hwe ovinu
eno ye
sa ovinu ne board ne papa
eno yes yes ovinu gas cylinder young lady na ogina ho no. After my chairman so na me nchen after say o wie o mo training e o say o mo akandia o mo ko akoye o mo adwuma e bi hair dryers e bi sewing machines e bi electricians e kra o mo ye adwuma akandia mo hia o mo be full pole o mo be o mo adwuma. All those things no I've provided for them o mo de by next week
from your own resource.
Yes, by next week my register all the barbers in this constituency. All barbers in this constituency. I've had a meeting with them. By next week, Nyamiye Yaduma, Mishia Omunyina, Omunso Akandi Omudia Omejuma, me boa omun to expand their businesses. If we be here some renovations, kakra, barbering shop, or if we be here clippers near the idea. I'm waiting for all of them. There are about 180 barbers in this constituency. We are this same week. I'm doing for all the Indomie sellers. I have a data of all Ubia. These are boja for
now we are serious.
This economy. I'm telling you. And I've met them, I've formed association for them. Indomie sellers, Barbers Association, any various groups. Because you see, Obi Oye Diane. Because these are various skills training I've provided for young people in my constituency. First one, biogas. Toilet facility. Yes, these are things I've done for people, skills training for them for free. It be me training almost said you fix DSTV. At the idea, it be me train almost said you use wallpaper. to decorate, to do interior decor, and in Yamaniama. Every year I do these trainings for them. Said you have additional source of income. I even encourage graduates there. A brother will teach you after your national service. I will train. Sabi, the same baby. Next term, I may be Madumna me bar ICT training for digital employment. I'm going to train about 1,000 youth in ICT. Said you can use computers to do what we call 3D designs. Adaya is in Yinano. Adia you be fair. And not to me call dia no say me say me talk adia way. Into be a dan before be acquire interior decor na dia decor, you should be able to do simulation and as a 3D design. Now they are training panel. So who training in Mebuno and let them go out and source for business for their own. And now we have 3D design for a 4-bedroom house. You will pay not less than 5,000 cedis. And there's always our skills now. You will be able to improve your life. Now say when you have 4 of said jobs in a month, you are earning over 20,000, more than a sitting member of parliament. So these are opportunities trading Mebuno. These also are schools engagement, digital training, Mayama and Kuala more basic schools in this constituency, girls in ICT in this constituency, all geared towards this Baumia's future digitalization agenda for the young people of this country. This is girls in ICT training Mayama Omo to introduce them to the digital world. Said Yebeya Omo pick up interest. Me, my daughter, I started talking to her about computers at a very tender age. Today, she's pursuing a degree in computer science. And I believe that most of these young girls who share Niyama or multimedia computer here today, we need to help them, we need to encourage them. Now, they are part of our society. These are young girls, almost search training. Now, we share their level of commitment. Online is a space for young people. So I specifically selected young girls. They provide such trainings, our constituency. And these are things that are happening.
Digital technologies.
Yes, training for girls in ICT and in this constituency, because I've targeted the young girls so they be money into the digital space as part of my work in the last 4 years. My year constituency and many other things are by here. When you comes to the health center in this constituency in the last 4 years, me by the first ever stakeholder meeting was health sector stakeholder meeting. Okay. But that was the time and not COVID a womb power constituency.
And education and the most important because the air calling says young rules. I feel we are for you quite to my him.
Mr.
Obi test message I was say feel to because Kwana Bay and a warm but tenants for so how.
Oh yes, but Mr. If you're a Munya Butrasa, Omun cause second time years
before we go to education, Obi about say Langba Road.
Yes, I will speak about it. Said yet, I've told them, say, mean to me, at a go. And they will call Langba last year. And let me talk, it's part of education. We call Langba last year, December, Miss Rasra communities near him for no. Yes. And now, one more catch them say, school never no. School now, your mama and Kwalano, develop skin rashes. And me catch him for no say, I was say a C3 unit classroom block. A mao. Now a check JHS no more because residents are doors of and then Yamiadum you go so I see ni din. Be 1.5 months will complete that school block no. I'll hand it over to Langba. So Langba Damakuma so because that is the end barrier of Greater Accra. And Nipe Wohonina predominantly are down for and other people are more about it now. And it's Usha Langba Road now. Yes, into one way Langba for the Bio or Bia Bushani. And in fact, my former chairman didn't be MP. A honor free.
And I am in funny crazy.
Oh, on call baby. Oh, what's your chairman Paul and Rock Ramin program. Nissanti Usha Langba Road now. Yeah, beach road no. Abesi, Mintra Munya, and I don't say, young to me, you're quite at a go. But there's a plan for Langba Road through Agro Farm. You bear from Langmasa, Abe Crosso, or Abesi Tuba Road more Agro Farm Junction.
Yeah.
So there's a plan. I've captured it. I'm waiting for approval.
Okay.
Yes, for resident. It's true. We haven't started anything there, but I've captured it. I've sent it to the ministry. Me awaiting approval. The mommy approval will look for a contractor near Basa Aquine also from Langba, Kokrobiti Krumsa, Ekofa Langba, Basa be Pimu Agro Farm. Said the Beya, who back to Bauko Kaswana, the idea. You need not to go back Kokrobiti and Sanawako. A short distance, no see Agro Farm, no see Tuba, now Kaswa. So it is a strategy to open up this constituency, and Langba is key in doing that, opening up the constituency.
I'm going to some questions now. Young education,
yeah. Into education, me buy and education. In fact, my first point of call was the Municipal Directorate of Education to understand and see the data. How Mudi Juma our constituency. And in fact, when I went there, one of the challenges someone showed me around, they don't even have computers for storage of their data and printer in the Municipal Directorate of Education. And number two, where they are currently is a borrowed premises. But this is one of the projects. We
are fresh one.
We are newly built Bortianor Senior Secondary School. Newly built.
Maybe I better know the
yes, it was at the beginning. Newly built, and now I know Kasai. Yeah, admission. First ever. Yes, ever Bortianor Senior Secondary School.
Come on.
Yes, it's because you know why I push for this project. The whole coastal area, the whole population will hop. Sebi, the level of income will form kakra because we are predominantly fisher folks. There were 2 secondary schools in this constituency, one in New Bortianor and one in Amanfro. And yes, Utiho near Mount School Amanfro. You pay more transportation than paying school fees. And they are residents from Kukrubi, Teoshie, Aplaku, and Bortianor who desire to go to school. The parents don't have money. But if there's a school close to them, they can walk to the school and go. And then I mean, make it promise there. By the end of my first term, I'll make sure we open a new secondary school in Bortianor.
And you have done it.
And I have done it.
This is the school.
This is the school.
But Facebook, Mondays 102.
This is the school FM. That has been
first time.
In Kunya, and in Yama here nyina ewo to start with. Nyamia do me second term. Me start up put up laboratories and other essentials are here. This is the classrooms I did starting. Me see library be hodada. We've converted the library into an administration block. So we are starting with 4 courses. In Kunya mbe here whiteboard now the idea nyina I've provided it.
Fantastic.
Said Beya will take off. Me call Ghana National College. Ghana National College started. It will be bedroom. Ni hall. And it started Ghana National College in 1948. And it's one of the most sought after schools. A man from secondary school, Nasek, started on Riasi. In fact, my former chairman, my board, didn't chairman Paul. He was part of the pioneers who started that school. Was this after But Bortianor Secondary School, this is the infrastructure to begin with.
Wow.
So for me,
first time MP, first time, or maybe video, a fain waba, or buy and one education, was Sidani Kama. Bra Facebook, na bra Mades 102.7 FM Facebook. Mamutie your radio no Mades 102.7 FM. And I'm also more YouTube no YouTube via Mades. Correct. Honorable. Wabwedma. Aha bakusuni.
We a friend is saying Ngleshie Amanfro secondary school new infrastructure. Yedi aka ho ewo Amanfro Ngleshie Amanfro secondary school as it were. A lot of projects when it comes to
Nasek.
This is Nasek. This is
Nasek.
New blogger get fund for Abesiama Omo. There's another one Ushi Echiri Hona. There's another one I say I old. That is the assembling hall meaning get fund for Eddie Hong Kong. It's a project started long ago, President Kufuor time, and it's roofy or mukumudie, but it hasn't been completed. Hopefully, you be completed, and also Akahon Ama Ngleshie Amanfro secondary school. So, like I was saying, from Bortianor, this is the biggest school I work constituency, any Christian Methodist. Danu 3 days ya makoma omu nkonya 200 to argument nkonya mama omu 200 Christian Methodist makoma omu 200 basic schools e ha me check about 800 school desks ama various basic schools are nkonya ho aye problem ama omu wo constituency afibia anytime e betro BEC me buy no me hon say the confidence level where ye aplaku MA aplaku MA school na e wo ho no
na FSR no
and where ye toilet facility is see e school mo ama nkwala no because nkwala e wo ho school mo e bru 2200
hey
yes a problem and I'll explain because we share from broadcasting the whole of Akwasa there's no public school anywhere in the community in nkwala no enanti ko we toilet facility na isi wo no nkwala no nanti eko aplako nti omo do so pa ye so sanitation is a big issue in that community and nti ene ni pese mi kati na nkwala ndodo na efi esro eko esani for from no esotwa mi say nti mi buy no the whole area up as asase sidan is difficult to get land there asase bia ni baby the only parcel of land I've identified and for 3 years my follow up side has been released to me from GBC4 broadcasting. They have a land there. They have a land there. Various schools are ACC there. If I come to the number of schools are you see in this community through Get Fund funding source. We are one of the Get Fund project funding sources are
where is he?
We were I think this is in English Amanfro Islamic community now or no there's a school English Amanfro here there's this particular school models near the same thing so I try to figure out where exactly you see and until who call broadcasting we need Kukrobite we are Kukrobite school see Kukrobite community so for me I think that when it comes to direct intervention broadcasting area hosa ekusi a friend is saying aplaku no nipa na nyina nante ko aplaku ebi nante ko we mene uka say we've secured 2.5 plot of land from GBC to put up a new 12 unit classroom block for the people of Akwasa area how say they be reduce the pressure. This is Christian Methodist. This is Christian Methodist. The biggest challenger a war school, and indeed, I've spoken to the Minister of Education. It's the boarding facility. In Kwale Wohono, getting accommodation around is becoming a challenge. And there's a structure that Get Fund started. We need to complete that structure to house the students in Wohono. Also, students over 2,000 population in that school. Crossing the road in discipline creepy up because in Kuala Lumpur anytime they want. So for me, my next step, the focus is on how to turn this school into a fully fledged boarding school.
All right.
For Christian Methodists.
Okay.
So in education, a lot of things. If I begin to mention all of them,
we
will not even finish our time here.
Health.
Well, in the health sector, there are a lot. I started that meeting my first ever stakeholder meeting. Me by na COVID was to have a stakeholder meeting with the health professionals. Apart from the usual health screening in Yamami, this particular facility, Kukrobite Maternity Ward, the Kukrobite Health Center was built 24 years ago by President Kufuor. Population then and today is not the same. As part of my visitation, Kukrobite Health Center, they took me around. When we got to the maternity block, I stopped because they showed me the maternity ward. It's just a bed. Yes, and they'll come and stocking me bed, computers, everything they need there is stocked. Our horses here. Health Commission, I will invite you to come. Okay. And because on that maternity blog, no, any community health nurses, when we are now saying, no, we need to do something about it. And then must see 5-bed maternity or 3 offices completed, with the air conditions, with the empower, with the Niama, Wamuhia or Hobiano. I've provided it to them. They've started using it already, but I'll do the official commissioning.
Outside?
Yes, outside in the almost 30 you see. but I will provide them. I'll go and do the official commissioning. We must start A2 already. The same to Amanfro isolation ward. There's no isolation ward for diseases are air contagious in this constituency. Amanfro where new 80-bed a friend is saying additional ward you see I can't Amanfro yes new 80-bed before the isolation ward now. There's an isolation ward that I personally built, and 90% of the funding came from my personal pocket. 90%. Something in that project. I'll take you there to see that project. 90% of the money it didn't come from any source because I was touched and I was new in office and I committed resources to put that facility over 1.2 million Ghana cedi. 90% came from my personal resources and friends are my source if you were more. 90%. I only supported it with a little about 150,000 from my NHIS funding to complete it. And that project is about 1.2 million project. You see 10-bed special isolation ward. In case of Arabia bar, a sign nipa the should have a special ward for the facility, and it's been built Amanfro polyclinic. So for me, where Aplako, my donation I made of beds and Nyama to Aplako Health Center. Aplako. For me, I think say Mejuma my year constituency. This is my first term. Constituencies are omanya enough. A consistency in the voice of advocacy. A very key say nipo di enim nipo kumaye. I have a better appreciation and understanding. Meaning baby every problem war. So off my head, I'll be able in my second term. Any minister I meet, I know what the challenge is in the constituency. So we must not risk trying to bring sebi. Ejuma maye debi ambisati mamufo say enye ni nyina na maye. Ba mo nhwe de maye no na mo nya me mudi because 4 years ago when I was coming, I didn't have any record. But now you've seen they met to me aye our constituency in the last 4 years, which I think say they appreciate Ejuma maye. Baby okay, yati wa ye the house where. Se me ye wo de no anka bia baby for no mo nya mo so nu wo so. But they be said they me can tell no. We share constituencies are vibrant, known. It is because of the caliber of people that leads them. Yes, this is at a certain stage of completion of the 10-bed specialized. And it's been sealing, painting, this is the time. Yes, this is the time I was cutting the sword for this facility. The cutting sword no for this facility. And no why the municipal MC in the German channel, the health director, the Osher Sono, they were so happy. And this is the place I cut the sword, and this is the project I deliver. This is the old structure built by President Kufuor, and this is the only addition to add up to this facility. So educational project where Amanfro special ward now me can no personally funded about 90% from my personal resources. It is something to give back to society, and I have no regret at all for putting up that facility. And then it's been completed, painted. Painting now the adena Dano Mati said. So these are various educational, various projects, infrastructure. Where a man from court. When I went to Amanfro. Yes. When I went to Parliament, I was a member of the local government committee through the Disassembly Common Fund, and you see this particular facility. And this is Tuba Market. Only any public market. Galilean Market is a private market.
Galilean Market
a private market.
Is it more public?
And only Tuba. You completed, and then pavement. Bibia kama. They should update the pictures. Tuba Market, which are ongoing as it were, and then fully completed. Tuba Market, pavement was here. This month will commission it. This is the market. The stores never in the slowly form any small stores are on where we pavement any we'll clear this whole place and make this place a taxi rank.
Where sheep market too.
Yebem ye enim ho no. So this is the market stores up and down, and then the small stores are a war for nipa omedidwa. Ye chiro nyina pavement. Na afi enim ho no, ye no taxi rank. Said the beya o kodwom oba. Kwan no so afi ho saa e be si me.
But inside nini.
We ye stores no echi. Once you stores and casa, and you will be a bodja for so a ton of money. Yeah, Jenny for Kobe for near the idea. Money, almost bunch near the idea, almost Udini, and Sana in Nimno, a stores, Nankasa, be a boutique for near the idea. So it's a complete market. Behind it, a Dana who, you know, a newly built divisional police command. Yes,
police for pay.
Yes, police for now who are two boots. Not two boots and entire wager divisional command, no, not two boots and then we've moved them or more diner who owns a police car and is who causes the whole wager divisional police command. And now you do more bar in the last 4 years as part of my work in this constituency. And so for me, I think and I will show you documentation. I approve a PPA for the biggest fish market. The baby see a war Bortianor. The back catty sword no this month. I will show you the drawings. Just last Friday, a friend is saying Friday. Then Minya approval for award of the contract from PPA. I will show you that now Amanfro
private partnership.
There be Public Procurement Authority.
Okay.
Approval ABBA for the construction of the your friend is saying market Bortianor. Bigger than this is one of the projects very dear to my heart. Finally, my dihu akonyabasa nyamiadum PPA for my approval for award of that particular project. Nyamia yadum ebe starti ejuma was our project no so very soon. Now so that me buy in 4 years 2 markets, one in Bortianor, one in Tuba. Said the beya nipa a war constituency hanuso or mubenya ahunto no mudia ye or mojuma as a constituency.
Ati yeguswa na yeni honorables like Tetteh or no ye MP Bortianor Ngleshie Amanfro. Now she is believing near the kind of the all canning no any show no TV so the chair no na also hwebi no na first time MP etimi adwuma ya obi wa kwa MP wa di be 3-4 times and so ko no okra mpo a se be agena bi mpo hu bi first time bang de waye na to aso mienu ni miensa but you know English Amanfro we change. I'm telling you we change ti yabesremo ukoto aba na order number 1 esrowa number 1 muntu mabano na mufama no nipa sei na ye hwehwe ye pa ye nya bia sika ye bejefu ne hian yo ba ye pempuntu dwuma mpuntu usori anopa eti sei wona kakwa adwuma afi na ukope okada na ori ofu ba bi na akwati ahwe usori ya kwane da hoyi una wokui o mi pedua na du ko ya market ni wo ba awuram. These are the types of MPs here e wo man Ghana mu. Yango police station no police station ti mo fa nto so mame na hwe adwuma honorable by look at that divisional police headquarters honorable.
This is a Tuba divisional police quarters. Like I said, it used to be at the toll booth. Why I said the toll booth a problem and spacious the Tuba police station. There's a divisional command. Dinosaur. So there's a division. Tuba didn't have a police station.
No money now,
no money now. Kokrubiti.
Okay.
Now from Tuba sa Kokrubiti for police services, and then the divisional command occupy Esroho. Then ASEAN a Tuba police station. So there's an officer in charge for the Tuba police station, and then the divisional command, and also Esroho. So the Anuma Abobako Ekunumami in the same community. Behind this is the ongoing Agenda 111.
Wow.
Behind that is the ongoing Agenda 111 project and also COSO constituency. So various sectors when it comes to sports in this constituency, me buy a problem me bubia one of the things they tell you, the opportunities in sports development in this constituency. One of the first thing I'm hearing is, look, me coach, me play football, but I'm not a professional when it comes to football. So within various communities, no, I was saying me training people or more passion, but they don't have the professional experience and skills, no. Until me picking nipa from each of the electoral areas for GFA licensing coach certification, and they've all graduated. Said if they are helping to unearth talent, no, they have the things they shared with me. Say apparently now baby they didn't even understand what they were doing until they went for the certification. And hopefully next year another badge will also go. May the referees training and super count. So I've instituted what I call annual MPs tournament and Sylvester Tetteh Cup. And we are back on and sana annual Salah games. Then I have the homework games me here in this constituency. There's one ongoing Zapmus Park area every year, various sporting activity just to help said the. So these are the boys who went for the training course or Moaba. Nipa me of picture was here. We dam any. If you were coaching training now certificate and nipa num na mo jina 1 2 3 na 6 ba ko yare 1 to me anko. Inti nipa 5 from various electoral areas. Ena wo hu wo mo wa hasisia no. Obaka wana. There be Obanka ho. Abdul Razak Onufi Akwasa electoral area. Akwasa electoral area. More West was more nechi ono. Then Haji Robert Kwabina Onufi Amanfro ha. Ena Beye Randolph ni Onufi Galilea electoral area. John Kwesi Akwa Onufi Kukru Biti electoral area. And Nawote Kamaradin Osman Ofituba electoral area. Okay. So there's one electoral area Nipano Wantumian Kukrubiti electoral area. Unfortunately, Wantumian got training to make up for the 6 selections now So every year in various shades you see me homo gala, me Sala gala, now fina my MPs and Wakapa me boy. In fact, there's one me boy Akwasa next week. May invite him. No be cover sa we no. And of course, me as I speak to you in the last 4 years, Matumia Buama, some of the local boys, Omubo Premier League teams, Ewo Chrome has this year. Oba, this is one of the important infrastructure. Yayewo constituency when Dreams FC Premier League teams, so yes, no moye omo home. We share infrastructure my Dreams FC. This is their newly adopted home. In fact, Accra Great Olympics has brought an application say they want to join. In fact, they don't they came late. I almost stopped them until Penny be frame me. To be honest, I didn't want to grant them access, but Penny be frame me. And I'm a grantee more access and so they should come because I have a condition. Want to mean befa and bonko. I also register some of the local boys. So I need to come. I've concluded that with Dreams FC, and the Dreams FC I've had 3. My mom 4. My mom had 3 of our local boys every constituency. So yes, they should play in their team because I have the talent here. Me see for them, and they've been training. This is the edifice you see. I saw a VVIP launch. The first Dream FC, first ever Premier League match. Now I was in the VVIP launch with Keto Kriku, the GFH president, and Otoado, the Black Stars coach. He came to watch the match. Now Yohana Kebenya say, Black Star team member back no of Bortianor Ngleshie. Exactly. So this is my own team. I think Baseke Holy Stars FC. Asante Kotoko is built to come here come Sunday. Hey, Kotoko ever but House of Folk was here. Kotoko is coming to play come Sunday. Doing a away match, Dreams FC's home match here. And for me, a idea a shame crying. And you can imagine bricks business small businesses in and around. If Kotoko is playing, House of Folk is playing, Premier League matches are being played in a community like this. So boosted the confidence of a young talent, Wamumba. Stars in the league, they never dreamt in their lives, they will even encounter them. No? And they so great Olympics. I'm waiting. So I'll conclude a deal of 5 players.
Sister East, Simin Kancha say Bortianor Ngleshie Amanfro mi so niema we nyino kompe wa bra. Omo so ma o mesi na ya ma bra. Na be dey mbi omo. Na adwuma na we na ano ahyi. We so de ne de afiri sunyane. O say wow, fantastic. And na me de ne compare ya kasi mata. In fact, you two good gentlemen, you are doing a great job. 4 years, say, wow, 4 years doing this project. How can he get money to feed his family and others? It's
the only one that has thought of me. Say, Ejuma we dear. We are.
Where's the say? Winnie Valley. I say, can you get money to buy fuel?
And you're better. And you're better.
And I was attended Dream FCS home game match at Tuba Astrotef, accompanied by GFA
President and Black Stars coach Otoado. Yes, it was historic.
In fact, you produce.
Yeah, I want to seriously.
You to see no mupeu.
These are the things now. Udoa, that is me. That is Keto Kreku, and that's Otoado seated there. And I feel fulfilled as a young man.
From the last to the 10,
my taking on politics, na
fantastic.
Me pushy. Otoado, Etiono, Mina meeting free, and in fact,
any penny for wow, Dr.
Che. Nations FC, former Kotoko,
visionary man.
Yes, Onona Otihono. So you can imagine this is and the second AstroTurf. In fact,
it's coming.
It's coming at Amanfro Zongo Park. Second AstroTurf.
Hey,
it's coming at Amanfro Zongo
Park.
It's coming at Amanfro Zongo Park, and of course, parks are coming na Ngleshie. Parks are coming na Ngleshie. Dr. Osena, China, Unity Oil,
on a share,
owner of Nations FC.
Vision 1 TV,
Vision 1 Radio.
Also, I was not in one.
So you can imagine.
Wow, what a fantastic!
All the standard here, in fact, enim ho nyina ye shops up and down nyina ye shops.
And this was here create another employment.
Enim ho nyina wo hu wo ha no. Yes, Otoado no now. Shops are ye we no. Accra House of Folk was in fact mobile na me Washington IMF meeting Washington. Na me there. Nti man tumi ankwohwe Accra House of Folk. But of course, Kotoko is my mother team, but now I'm committed to Baseke Holy Stars FC. And when they come, ye ni wo mo bo 1-1 e was Yama. Last Sunday, Sanayeko away match. And of course, when Kotoko comes here against Dreams FC, I wonder where my loyalty will be because Dreams is a home team.
You belong to Kotoko. I belong to Kotoko.
Of course, but I own a team. So, you own a team. So my commitment is
to Premier Division.
Yes, Omaba. They are playing Omaba. Baseke Holy Stars FC.
Omaba Premier.
Omaba. They are playing newly promoted side in the Premier League.
I see.
Yes. So for some of us, so that a din any person as
okay, Yanko Community Center.
Yes, a ja and a ja. So this is Mahim in Galilee. Mahim. Galilee inside Wuko in Shunano. But this is a community predominantly fishermen, a whole year underdeveloped in this constituency. In fact, me call hono, baby, anytime I see this. In fact, 90% of the vote goes to NDC, and it's been since 92. But there's no visible project you see in that constituency. Abain BIA. And to me call hono, the chiefs told me, say, Adia Omuhia. Baby, I has a yatechemupa in so toa untumi congregate wo untumi nyehwe wo. And I promised them I'll do this project for them. They were laughing. Me be cut it so no monsre. In record time and then Hana community, no, every activity of the community, this is where they do it. Everything, this is where they congregate. So you see these shares, and you have a place in Pennyfortna, ne Adia, Gata, and a nam, and nim hosa, said ye beya, where your court. Amanfro court complex. Amanfro here. First, we uncle we Jabeko Kaswa. But now there's a court. So for me,
how many courts?
There be way in your court where English Amanfro senior secondary school. So for me, Mami come back to community center no, and tell you about another project. So this particular one. Then Ufi New Matahiko. Now person who cross who call Galilea town hona bridge be da ho car faso until the resident wa ho nyina just also we chebe see main road no a bridge are connected to communities. It's been there for years. As I speak to you, Ufi New Matahiko now we call Galilea. You're supposed to cross now I cross now we call but bridge ne down no bridge ni ho until cars will be ado a just also we chebe see main road no ansana wako Galilea. And then Nyamiadum have constructed that bridge. Me amawomo. The same thing. Ubakala brigade ha. Ufi tuba. Now uba brigade ha. You need not to come to the main road. No abefa aha ansana wako ho. There's also another bridge on the canal. I bet me do across it. No I drive it through. No I brigade. Many of him for no tenacity. I told them I'll do for them. We agreed because canal no wa at a particular spot. And now Minu say it's been completed for residents in Brigade and then Tuba for their commuting. Another ongoing project touching my heart. Anytime I see, I get satisfaction. Any Udu Iron City. Udu Iron City and there. Resident I walk Iron City, baby the Pentecost Junction. Any public school Bakukra Iron City. Nkwala no cross it no maku school work aswa. Into Okrudu River no. Okrudu River no. There's no footbridge. In Shoto Nkwala ni school. Say no we cry. We must sunny from a sim deep and sana they will attempt to go to school. Now Oshe ma resident e wo said your musu chiwomo. And na many ukasei. And na many ukasei. Udu Iron City. Construction of a first ever footbridge for residents in Iron City, Umbe community to Kaswa without the hassle is ongoing. The contractor started work about 2 weeks ago. Akabe one more week. Okrudu niso.
And Okrudu ewa pao.
Ewa.
Efa onabo meviso kumsi wo.
Sa it's far. Enti food bridge a shame because me do ho na me ho say the nipa ho titi wo mo. The completion of that project is going to be one of the landmark project because you put smiles on the faces of the people you serve as an MP, and also it's ongoing. Perhaps that will be my last capital project. You better to go into the election, and those that are ongoing. Intermediate, they make every day, and they say, "I'm here to serve," and I never born Yamin say, "Nyame and to me no more residents for them to understand me. No more me second term, third term, any more." I mean, yeah, more. Give me more to do more for you. That is all I keep asking my people.
Okay. Alamo, mami ko me generation thinkers in change so na me nti almost ayi kakra. Sister lady almost say omumpa bebe ba ye nyina no mu hia bi ho enti oma ba be fa wo. Sister la west na east na yenko yenim na yemfa course. Hello, dini ba bi akasafi.
Good morning. The premier Ofoli because free infantile time come and say me tell na boy na ma penas and papa na me say ni be omo ojan say omo toba mana omo nya to boom e ma no and I say obeki bi so ama omo so a I say omo ba me e ba sa ba omo ya ma e do na wa ya bregu ti me say na fo nyina say obi antuma ba me na obi antuma ona blow to ho na obi ama ba me boom na ba me president na ona before ni atumi aduma papa ma omo manka na yentu pon enko yenim that's bebrebe na me sha ona bro o yesu dementi amen.
Also betumi afre na wache wadwenwa. Hello, Udin Babi Akasafi.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, Udin Babi Akasafi.
I'm in the folly. Me Kasafi Apeja Amanfro.
Okay, chawadwen yanko.
Ana pay program na me pada me chamajo. Honorable Michian Bebe. Na menka no mo juma pa ori am Amanfro. Yes, honorable. Juma no ori papa na aka bebre woni nyima order oye. Aka bebre nti ebesere ne de ontwene nyi ahwe American farm Ngleshie ebekanye na ye wo mi tupa ye opegen papa nti yesra no onhwe American farm Ngleshie home 30 drivers a wonwura no call come fan na home no papa wa branka tankata ye besere de baby wa ye na o keka no so no oyi ba onhwe ho so na ho so da aka odia no ombe na ombembe ye poto na mo oka odiem afia be ya ye botu oma bibia anya boko ntia oye brother Joseph Tetteh owo Galilea Methodist na sister Yunita Samoa ono to Samoa Galilea Methodist ana pe wonfa na me ejuma na me
asipa also obetumi afre. Hello, Udin Babi Akasafi. Many amateur so who to say?
I don't want to what from Pantamanto.
Mahunda da, what is MPC?
No, you go to papa power. If I trust now, no, mommy. Me to Obama honorable. So I catch it. Now, the part that confirm the answer. That's all you transport with.
Onbon 10 who can come me why? Na ye kakra mam na wala wa homa no twitwa sisi.
Aya kakra dem.
Yam fa sa.
Yo, mbato aya kan de mande boy to aya pata me. Tetteh, ona be bo ka en Bortianor le Amanfro mu. To so we tinye wie. O me dia NDC no be Bortianor ba de o ka ta yente. No do anje. But we preach that honorable like that's what the people na me say no ayini has there you go me has in the community. What the hell hotel? Oh my goodness. And the person na see tomorrow so. And the Ghana my Bortianor make Amanfro how much me. Honorable go obono. Yen promise so the go dia pa any piano. And honorable me tell the go when you down and the number or number let me say this. There is more than we. Let me add that
no people from some baby. Hello, Udin Babi Akasafi.
Pachomi Kasafi
broadcasting talk.
Pachai. Honorable why dear by 4 years then you are dear moon. The Jumano one kaya na ye Timomian to a ban ye man pa neighbor umia. Bye bye.
Ati also bet me after. Hello, Udin Babi Akasafi.
Hello, my name is
Macho your voice, what?
Okay. So and why are there about the long hand? Yeah, new college facility, water, and I street light no food. And no so in a drinking drinks. Why are there Mombasa? On why Ghana, your football. No, so I'm not sure how my
the amount. I'm from my last 2 calls now. My last submission. Let me fancy. Hello, Udin Babi Akasafi.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, Udin.
Bounty, Madina.
Okay, Chawagin.
Yo, me pacho. Dedika upon you, but Papa, young people. The Pacho mentioned ama honorable Yayata Tumata. Upon you, I'm at my for Montpama Yaka to avoid Papa. And I MP, Tetteh. Well, Bojuma Papa. Okay, but tell you English Amanfro. I know being a catcher. Why would you need when you go see when you go when you go see I do my no twano so na akwato abama NDP no a ane mpuntubudo na bracket aye ni nyina beka ko awosi bridge awoye akoye onye e Bortianor Ngleshie Amanfro mu no honorable Nyankopon shira pa nonka wole mpuntubudo na oye no to asowate ye nyina ye hu e betwa ho no ya menya dwa
Medase anti yanko yanim na yamfa last caller na me sorry hello din baby akasafi
opanyi kase Roman father na me share mo no work no Nyankopon shira pa say na yehwehwe free every bebre ho so what ya say adwuma wa ye no na media no wako na wo bo de wuri ye me de me ho no am say me busuanfo kakra bi wo da ayi wona Amanfro mu na omoto no omonto no asante me nti minim so ombo to ama massive adwuma wa bo no English Amanfro for ye tram monto ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na monto ma wanwa na want to because that will be our free will be after our say wa ye adwuma so to wa ye adwuma so dia monto ana so no ti bi ye adwuma no e ma ni yi pay Onyankopon shira mo enye adwuma pa bo na asante re de no banga wire Roma pada me say no banga wire Onyankopon ka mo adwuma pa mo
yanso yada se mintimi fa ofrefo bia bio na menko onabo course no de ba na e ba nso wafu onabo tie deputy minister opentem akọ office akọ egbo adwuma onabo
de na etwegu yi mi wo bibia me friend no Sylvester Tetteh charity mall na we ye second edition na me ye na Saturday we na ye Bortianor me ye health screening me ye NHIS registration and I'm science to chair nkwala school bags, school shoes, niama hudu a wuhu nyina uniforms.
What the free
ubo rema o size no afa na o de kofie. Wo for and asan line no mo de koyi. We your second edition na me ye thousands in books bibia ofa na o de kofie. Shoes, school uniforms and na wo hu no various schools wo uniform, socks entire bibia mpaboa school bags urema the open no how they call is a charity more is a way to give back to the community and said the bear on nipa a sunlight where your health insurance for your renew card your new card ama nkrofo ewo ho omom wo afahanso medical screening and a lion who nyina so and also call charity more no so 3-in-1 programs in the same day minu akofio fusu of EIP NIP eba be boame and many other voluntary groups eba boame so that me da omase me constituency women's organizer very hard working, very innovative. Me constituency executives there. They be me can say nyame enhira wo. But let me make a profound statement. You say look, okay. The nipa the me ye nyina everywhere abegina. Me catch wo say man to aba man Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Ya ha constituency, ya ha me, and ya ha Ghana nyina. Eno nti wo hwe adwuma ya started the ye. It is only Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and abetumi ato aso. NDC abetina constituency is open. NDC atina bemo pen problems amu say yes over nyina it had existed the 8 years NDC was in power. So it is only MPP government led by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. That's in my second term. The more I come in, you know, the more opportunities any Benya wo constituency. American farmers be 1 week in nyina e ho na me wo enura nwumre late na me wo me trechire mu akire wo mo. In fact my second term I was say me twa mani na me hwe me ka kire wo mo say mon share the maye na munya me mugidi say me ba say me say meye we ama mamaye. Then I can tell them say I've been there. Obi so can street light. Yaguso a yeche street light but 750 street light. Yeche community by community ebeboa visibility in this constituency. So this is the safest pair of hands for this constituency and Ghana as a whole. Otu abanomamia Watwama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said the beya ebe pia impuntu ewo constituency a eni Ghana na enye ngu konkitikiti enye obi a obepe president edi 1 month to abattoir you don't know the rate of inflation in Ghana 1 month to abattoir you don't know our debt to GDP in this country 1 month to abattoir you don't know our external debt profile in this country. You are not serious to be a president.
All right, you better say Honorable Tetteh or ye MP for Bortianor Ngleshie Amanfro or no also a deputy minister for information and Ene was my special guest in the house. Honorable Yabeda say you told Safro now with your busy schedules with me yeah time na obaye.
Maminda Mothers FM TV any affiliate in Aminda Mwase any mojuma pa moye mon time minua ya kasimi here no parliament because that is a seat honestly ejuma ra Kamboma Greater Accra ebesisa nti me da Mwase and me da Mwaso ase bebre now I have no doubt say he will win landslide victory in a mastermind for the party na yakoso aye ejuma Oba betumi as a senior. I will guide him around.
Welcome back bench.
Na me win him. Nti me guide no. I'll look forward to him. And he has a humility if he said that's all we need as politicians as it were. Maybe obeshia ubia na no power huda. Obefrel senior it is say cause ebe din komo bebre nti mi wojidi woni mo say obesom amasaman for ye. In the same way unya Yaya Kasim, now Dr. Mahmoud Baumia as president and MP. That is all the constituency needs to be able to push development forward. What that mastermind needs is the unity of the party. Now, into me, Ngleshie. Now, we share investment out there. My year campaigns, this is my 4th elections, Amico. And I can tell you, so Ubi Awaye serious investing in a campaigner is one of the few people I've seen their level of commitment of resources, time, and energy into a campaign. I have no doubt, say, it will result in victory. And Mr. Etiefo Nyina say, and all the MPP parliamentary candidates, we share their parliament aye. And then this if one say the bill for free SHS about parliament. They don't want us to sit. They don't want to conduct government business. There were a lot of things that I was here. We need the absolute majority in parliament for Dr. Mahmoud Baumia's peace of mind. Not to me find Juma. Now distractions they are caused there. One sitting, they are continuing for many years. And you know, once a parliament are rising, back. They will pay for a rising emergency call. They will pay for a transportation to come back. And the one order of my, of course. Uber one day now rise, they need to pay you right because you have to go back to your constituency. Recall, they have to pay you. You have to go back to your constituency. And they count the national debt profile now. These are some of the things that are building up. Now scan if you Ghana coffee free. Oh no,
you say now you say you better to enti ayano aye wa ufi ni enti ayano mana enti na ati for text message ayeba no mo nyina ya basbo say with your kind of busy schedules I said deputy minister information say enough for more
enye better
e dey be kan people
enye better e be ni nyina ma ahye nyame ni onyam timi da mo ase nyame ni mo nya adwuma
yo ya da say and my special guest was Honorable Tetteh, MP for Bortianor, Ngleshie, Amanfro, Onwanso, and Sanso, Deputy Information Minister, Ewo Omai Ghana Emo. Coffee watching a bomb chidum, say producer. Free Heart, Amenyon, no directive Madi, Edimamian. Isaac Ganyo Temakulu, or no, Nediako, so shem, the room for dinner winana, or no, and a di hujma, Eddie Emayen. And the other thing say, na Mispa City Herbal Clinic. Or my number, Mrs. Ubio Eddie amount 0240-283-191, 0240-283-191, or 0240-114-333, 0240-143-333. Omo tuba here. Ya die bia kan bia no. O de fako ombehwe na omodi ama. Mini do ahene ba na kwasi. Mi so su de Kwame na Romeo de Montana. Obe wuso. Na ma gidi tam ni bi. Kwame na betan sisi a edi